As we approach the new year, many of us are inspired to set ambitious goals and resolutions for 2025. The idea of a fresh start is exciting, but the truth is, achieving those goals isn't about luck or sheer willpower. It's about planning the right way. Here's the difference. Successful women don't just set goals. They follow a proven process that keeps them focused, motivated, and on track. They know that having clear intentions, effective systems, and the right support makes all the difference. In this video, I'll share 7 rules successful women follow when planning their goals. These aren't just tips, they're principles that separate the dreamers from the achievers. Whether you're pursuing personal growth, career milestones, or business success, these rules will help you to create a plan that works and turn your aspirations into reality. If you're ready to make 2025 your most productive and fulfilling year yet, stay with me and discover how you can adopt these strategies, systems, and accountability that successful women rely on to achieve their dreams. Hello, my charmed ones, and welcome back to my channel for another video. If this is your first time with me, I'd like to say welcome. My name is Alexis, but I'm also known as MissTrenchcoat all across the internet, and I help ambitious women plan for a balanced and successful life and business. So today we are going to be talking a little bit about planning for that balanced and successful life, with the 7 rules that successful women follow when planning their goals. So as you watch and listen to the video today, let me know in the comments which rules you think you need to start prioritizing and following. So without further ado, let's just jump in with rule number 1 that successful women follow is that they set smart goals with clear expectations. So successful women make their goals specific, that's the S, measurable, the M, actionable, A, realistic, R, and T, time-bound. So that is the SMART acronym. They know that clarity is power, and they avoid vague ambitions by clearly defining what success looks like and how to achieve it. Now, imagine you're planning a dinner party. So you know the goal is to host a fabulous evening, but if you don't have clear expectations, things can quickly spiral into chaos. Instead of just saying, I'm going to have a dinner party, you need to define every detail to ensure it's a success. First, you will set a specific menu. So you could say, like, I'm going to make a lasagna and a salad and a homemade dessert. Instead of just saying, I'm going to make food for my dinner party. You know exactly what you need to buy and prepare. Next, you make it measurable. So you might say, I'll prepare the lasagna by 3 p.m. and my guests will arrive at 6 p.m. You can track your progress with this to make sure that you are on schedule. You also ensure that your plan is actionable by breaking it down further. So you'll say things like, I'll chop my vegetables at 2 p.m., I can preheat the oven at 4 p.m., and so on. You've given yourself a list of expected tasks that are manageable, and it doesn't leave you scrambling on the day of deciding what you need to do next. Then you check that your goal is realistic. If you were to create this dinner party idea and you only had an hour to prepare, you'll adjust your menu and your timeline to make sure it's achievable. So maybe you decide on a simpler dessert, or you ask a friend to bring your beverages or wine to make sure that you can actually get the job done. And finally, you set a time-bound deadline. So you'll say, like, dinner will be served at 6 p.m., so you know exactly when everything needs to be ready. By following a clear step-by-step plan, you won't waste time figuring out what to do next. Your dinner party is going to be well organized, and the evening will go so much smoother. The same applies to your goals. Setting SMART goals gives you a clear direction, measurable milestones, and a realistic timeline to ensure that you're not just hoping for success, but you're actively achieving it. So when you use the SMART framework for your goals, you're setting yourself up for success, just like you would plan a dinner party with purpose and precision. So each action you take is aligned with your goal, and by sticking to the plan, you increase your chances of a successful outcome. Now, rule number 2 is that successful women create a strategic plan for their year ahead. They don't just wing it or piecemeal their efforts. Instead, they map out a year-long plan that includes habits, systems, routines, or projects that they need to act on, ensuring that every step builds momentum and keeps them on track for their goals. Imagine your goal setting process is like going to the grocery store. You know your destination and what your goal is. You want to go to the store to pick up groceries for food, right? But if you don't have a list prepared in advance, things quickly become chaotic, right? You end up walking around the store aimlessly, forgetting key items, buying duplicates of things that you already have at home, and making impulse purchases that you didn't actually need. Plus, you waste time like backtracking in the aisles that you missed, all while feeling frustrated and overwhelmed. Now, picture having a grocery list that is organized by the layout of the store. With your list, you know exactly what you need and where to find it. You move through the aisles in a logical sequence, picking up everything you need without doubling back or wasting time. You get in and out efficiently, making the process smoother and faster, and you leave the store feeling confident that you've gotten everything you came for. So this is how goal setting works when you have a strategic plan in place for the year. Instead of wandering through your year trying to figure out what to do next or wasting time on unimportant tasks, you've already broken down your big goals into clear milestones and objectives. By planning your actions ahead of time and laying them out across the months, you create a logical step-by-step roadmap for your success. This ensures that you stay on track, you build momentum, and you avoid the frustration of wasted time or missed opportunities. Rule number 3 is that successful women prioritize time for what matters. So successful women don't let their goals get buried under the weight of their busy lives. They create time for their priorities by implementing systems like having an ideal daily routine and a default weekly schedule, ensuring that their goals always have a place in their day. Think of your time like a suitcase that you're packing for a trip. You know that you have limited space, so you can't fit everything inside. If you just start tossing things in randomly, like clothes and toiletries and like random items, you'll end up with a stuffed, disorganized suitcase. You'll struggle to find what you need, and even worse, you may forget essential things that matter, like your phone charger or your favorite sweater. Now, imagine that you lay out everything you want to pack ahead of time and prioritize what's most important. You start with the essentials, the items that you absolutely can't leave behind, like your clothes, your toiletries, any important documents. Then you use the remaining space for the things that matter but aren't as critical. By organizing and prioritizing your packing, you're able to fit everything in neatly and efficiently without wasting time or overloading your bag. This is what prioritizing time for what matters looks like in your life. Instead of cramming in tasks and allowing daily distractions to take over, you consciously decide what is most important and make room for those activities first. Once you've packed the most essential goals and tasks into your schedule, everything else, like errands or spontaneous activities, can fit around it. When you use systems to prioritize your time, you stop feeling like you're running out of space or constantly struggling to fit everything in. You feel more in control, more organized, and more confident that you're investing your time in what really matters, helping you make steady progress towards your goals without overwhelm. Rule number 4 that successful women use to achieve their goals is that they anchor their goals in a deeply personal why. They don't pursue goals out of societal pressure or chase someone else's dream. Instead, they reflect on their true desires and align their goals with a purpose that deeply motivates them to act. Think of your goal as if you are planting a tree. The tree itself, whether it is to grow your business, improve your health, or to reach any other goal, is important, but the roots are what truly sustain it. If the roots of the tree are shallow or weak, the tree might grow tall at first, but then it won't have the strength to weather storms, survive a drought, or stand the test of time. It could easily topple over or wither when things get tough. Now, imagine if the roots of the tree are deeply connected to something meaningful, your values, your passions, or your larger purpose. For example, maybe you plant the tree in honor of your family's legacy, for the future generations to enjoy the shade, or because it aligns with your love for nature and preserving the earth. The deeper these roots are, the stronger the tree becomes, able to withstand any storms or dry spells. You're more likely to nurture it, care for it, and keep it thriving because you've connected it to something that truly matters to you. This is how your goals work when they're anchored to a deeply personal why. Just like a tree with strong, meaningful roots, your goal needs to be grounded in something that fuels you emotionally and ties into your core beliefs. When the journey gets tough, and it will, your why is what keeps you going. It's the reason you'll persevere and stay committed, even when challenges arise, because that deeper connection gives you the energy and focus to keep growing no matter what. Next, rule number 5 is that successful women cultivate a winning mindset. So, successful women don't let past failures or self-doubt hold them back. They actively work on building beliefs in their abilities, reprogramming limiting beliefs, and approaching challenges with resilience and optimism. Think of your mindset like your wardrobe. When you were younger, or maybe in a different phase of your life, you likely wore clothes that fit into who you were at the time, both in style and size. Perhaps you had a wardrobe full of trendy outfits, but now looking back, those clothes no longer suit your current life or the person you've become. They may not fit the way that they once did, or they simply don't reflect the version of yourself that you are today. Holding on to those old clothes can make you feel uncomfortable, out of place, and disconnected from who you are right now. Now, imagine that your new mindset is like investing in a fresh, updated wardrobe. You've grown and your style has evolved. You've stepped into a new version of yourself, whether it's as a career woman, a mother, or a person with bigger goals, and your mindset needs to reflect that. A new mindset is like choosing clothing that fits your body and your future aspirations. It's about shedding the outdated beliefs that no longer serve you and embracing beliefs that empower you to step up and into your best self. Just like picking out a new wardrobe that makes you feel confident and ready for anything, adopting a new mindset gives you the tools to face challenges with strength and grace. The old clothes, those old doubts and fears and limiting beliefs are no longer needed. By making room for this new mindset, you create space for growth and transformation. You're ready for the next chapter, and just like a wardrobe update, your new mindset will help you to feel more aligned, confident, and empowered to take on whatever comes next. So it's time to donate that outdated wardrobe of self-doubt and old limiting beliefs and treat yourself to a new mindset makeover that helps you to look and feel your best as you achieve your goals. Rule number 6 that successful women follow when setting their goals is they feel successful before it happens. So successful women know that transformation starts from within. They embody the habits and mindset of the person they want to become, taking actions that align with their goals, which naturally leads to their desired outcomes. Imagine you're deciding what to make for dinner. You have a variety of ingredients in your kitchen: pasta, chicken, vegetables, rice. But the question is, what are you in the mood for? You don't just start cooking randomly with what's available. Instead, you think about what you truly want to eat, like what will satisfy your cravings, and then you choose the dish that matches the desire. This is similar to achieving your goals. You have all the ingredients, the skills, the resources, time, but you need to decide how you want to feel first. Do you want to feel confident, accomplished, or empowered? Once you recognize the feeling that you're craving, it helps you to choose the right goal to pursue and the actions to take. Just like deciding on a meal, the feeling comes first, the craving comes first. And from there, the goal becomes clear. When you know what you're truly in the mood for, the steps to create it, like choosing the right recipe, fall into place naturally. And last but not least, rule number 7 is that successful women leverage accountability for consistency. They recognize the power of external accountability to stay on track. Whether through trusted confidants or communities of like-minded individuals, successful women use accountability to maintain focus and progress towards their goals. Think of accountability like having a workout buddy at the gym. On your own, it's easy to hit the snooze button, skip a session, or tell yourself that you're going to work out tomorrow. But when you have someone waiting for you or a coach keeping you on track with your progress, you're much more likely to show up, put in the work, and keep going even on the days where you feel tired or unmotivated. Just like a workout buddy helps you to stay consistent, accountability partners or systems push you to stick to your goals. When you know someone is checking in on you, or when you have clear milestones and deadlines in place, you're less likely to procrastinate or drop the ball. It helps you keep the momentum going, break tasks into manageable pieces, and ensure you are consistently progressing towards success. Accountability is the force that keeps you going, even when motivation fades, just like how a workout buddy will push you through that last set, even when you're tempted to quit. Now, if you're struggling to achieve your goals year after year, it's time to do something differently. They say that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And that's exactly what many of us do. We stick to the same processes that didn't work for us in the past, blaming external circumstances for why we didn't hit our goals, when in reality, we're relying on a broken system that we expect to magically work for us this time or this year. Successful women know that achieving their goals requires more than just wishful thinking. They approach goal setting and planning differently with clarity, strategy, and consistency. They don't wait for the perfect time to take action. They have the systems, mindsets, and accountability to stay on track and overcome challenges. If you're ready to stop repeating the same cycle and you want to learn from women who have mastered their goals, 2025 can be your year. By joining the Charmed Life Mastermind, you will be part of a community that supports your growth, provides you with proven systems, and helps you to develop the mindset of a successful woman. Now is the perfect time to make 2025 your year of productivity, success, and goal achievement. Inside the mastermind, you'll gain access to the You Got Goals goal setting workshops and planner, the CEO Retreat annual business planning workshops, dozens of productivity, time management, and mindset classes, and a supportive accountability community to keep you on track. This is everything you need to create a strategic, actionable plan for your year, build the mindset of a successful woman, and make your biggest goals happen. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The time is now. Let's make 2025 your most successful year yet. Join the Charmed Life Mastermind today and take advantage of the lowest price of the year on the annual membership subscription. Get the tools, resources, and support you need to achieve your goals and live your best life. The link will be in the description for you to enroll now. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and feel free to share it with anyone you think would find it interesting. For more of the behind the scenes of my productivity, life, and business, make sure you're following me on Instagram at MissTrenchcoat. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, bye-bye.